Right, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Lebogang Moratele. I'm your host, and tonight I am not alone. I've got two amazing guests who are going to join me later in the call, and I've got all the amazing participants who are with me this evening. We've got people all the way from Potchefstroom, Hartebees, Pietermaritzburg, Bizana, where else? We had so many people joining us on the call today. And if you're watching this, we also want to just welcome you from whichever part of the world you are in. And like I said, tonight we're going to get straight to the business of the evening. Why are we here and why would we spend our time listening to what it is that we have to say? So I'm a digital entrepreneur, and tonight I want to share with you an opportunity that allows you to go fully digital, because the world is changing every minute. It's crazy. Can we even keep up? But one thing that is for sure is that we are not going backwards. Things are only evolving, getting faster, becoming more digital. If you just think how, I don't even remember the last time I was in a physical bank. When was the last time I actually, had cash? Everything is plastic. You're swiping, you're tapping, you're transferring. Things are operating digitally, and that's the way the world is going. And it's no excuse for us to keep our money making to the traditional old school ways, because they cannot keep up with the growth of the digital age. So we're living in the digital age. We're on our phones 24/7, and that's the exact reason why we should take those phones that we have and turn them into a money-making machine, a legal one that you have in the palm of your hand, that connects you to the whole world, and that allows the world to connect to you, and for you to profit from what is happening out there. So today I'll be taking you through our digital 90-day our digital business 90-day challenge. It is a challenge where we are saying, if you are coachable, if you are serious and committed to changing your life and building a digital empire. Perhaps you are employed, or you already have a business that you're running. Maybe you want to take your business from being just physical and you want to bring it online. This is the call for you, because tonight I'm going to be sharing an amazing product, which I'll get into just for a few minutes, but 90% of our focus is on how we can use this tool, this product, and build a digital business on the back of what this product has to offer. So our challenge is all about building an income of $3,000 minimum per month. Now, $3,000, it's not millions, but if you are starting small and you are saying, you know what, I understand that building a business is a process, and I'm looking to build this part-time. Remember, this is still a part-time income. You're not 24/7. You're not checking in at 8 o'clock, leaving at 5 o'clock, staying in traffic all night. This is a business that you can run from home, like you are doing now, in the comfort of your home, from just your device, whether it's a cell phone or a laptop, and you can build a business where we are saying that just the base level, the foundational level, everybody should be able to build a business that can make them a minimum of $3,000 now. Now, this is the important part: dollars, not rands, not, I don't know what other currencies we have presented here this evening, but this is dollars. So that means in South African rands, we're looking at an income of about 55,000 rand part-time as a side hustle that you can build. Now, that means if you want to make more than $3,000 per month, it is available. You want to make 10,000, you want to make 20,000, then yes, you are able to do so. So tonight I'm going to show you the basics, how we're going to build 3,000, but you will see as I'm going along that getting to the next levels, getting to $5,000, $6,000, $10,000 is simply just continuing with the duplicatable steps that we are talking about. So tonight we're talking about an opportunity that is given to us by a company called Dreams in partnership with Meishi Pro. Meishi Pro is a company that's already operating in over 43 countries. They've got a membership base of over 1.4 million customers, and it is a digital product. So digital product means there's no deliveries, there's no anything physical that we are handling, but it's a product that you can access on your phone. It is a digital business card. So in this world, no one carries business cards anymore. You've got those old school business cards. You don't know where you left them. A person gives it to you now. Tomorrow, you don't know where it is. We are now in the digital world. So it makes sense that as a professional, whether you're not even an entrepreneur yet, as a professional, you're a doctor, you're a lawyer, you're an administrator, you are an educator, whatever profession you might be in, it's important to have a digital presence so that you can build a personal brand for yourself. Because these days, even to get a job, people are being headhunted online. They are not going and waiting for your CV to arrive. They're checking your LinkedIn. They're checking all your social profiles. People are being headhunted simply by being themselves online and showing what it is that they do. If you're working, like I say, you're an educator. There's educators who have TikToks, and they are headhunted by a person might be working in a government institution, and they're then headhunted by a private institution because of them being online and showing how they are operating in their day-to-day life. So the digital landscape is so massive. It's not just for one type of business or a person who says, oh, I only need a digital business card if I'm an entrepreneur. No, listen, you are an entrepreneur even in your job. You are selling your time, you are selling your skill. And therefore, you need to show up digitally in order for you to be able to do that even more professionally and elevate yourself than other people in the same field. So our product is a digital business card that allows you to showcase who you are, what you do in one place. Yes, you've got your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your TikTok, your YouTube, and you're showing up differently on all of these platforms. LinkedIn is more serious. TikTok is more, casual, but you have you have your presence on all of these platforms. Now, your digital business card allows you to centralize all of that. So you can have a digital business card that when you send to someone, they will be able to see a bio of who you are, a picture. I'll probably show one at the end of the call when we're done. I'll show an example of the business card, and you can have all your social media linked there. You can have a welcome or a get to know me video that you embed on that card. Hi, I'm Lebo. This is what I do. So when it's interactive, the person clicks on something, they can make appointments, they can call you, they can WhatsApp you without having to go, oh, what's the WhatsApp number? Let me first save it. Let me write down the phone number so I can call on the cell phone. It's an interactive card. So when a person clicks, got hyperlinks, those links can take them directly to whether they want to go to your social media or they want to be talking to you. Or if you're in business and you want to sell products, you can build your e-commerce store even on that card. But like I said, tonight is just a short part about the product. The next part we're going to go into is how do I make money from having this digital business card? Because yes, it's great. I'll show up online. I've got Facebook, I've got TikTok, I've got all of those. But what I want to do is I want to make money online. How do I join those people who seem to have it figured out? And how do I become one of them? Today, I'm going to show you how you're going to join the ranks of digital entrepreneurs who are making money online. Now, there's many, many ways to make money online. This way, I believe, is one of the best. Number one, because it is affordable. So getting started in this company is a very low ticket product. The product only costs you $15 a month. So that's approximately 270 Rand per month that you will use to get your product, which is your digital business card, that comes with the opportunity for you to refer others and then get paid for doing so. So it's very low ticket. It is low maintenance. You don't have to now go and get stock. You don't have to now build websites and now go get branding and go and register with the CIPC. You don't have to do all of that. You simply register, sign up, pay your $15, and you will get a replicated website. So you will get a website or a link that allows you to start promoting this business and get other people to purchase their digital business cards through your referral, and you then get to earn from doing that. Now, when we make money, there's two ways to make money. There's active income and there's passive income. Active income were if I was selling business cards, I would refer to somebody, they pay for their business card this month, I get the money and it stops there. That's active income where you earn once. That is a job. You go to work from the beginning of the month to the last day of the month. Come payday, you get paid for that month's activity. Next month, it is a new month. So you have to show up again and you have to do new work so that you can get new money. There is no way that you can earn from last month's work in the new month. That's active income. Passive income is where you do the work once, however, you are building an income that can pay you going forward. A good example would be somebody like an author. So an author writes a book once, but they get to make this money over and over and over again. You'll hear an author saying a book like, I enjoyed the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I love the book. I know many of us network marketers, that was, very key book in introducing us to entrepreneurship and thinking differently. Robert Kiyosaki wrote that book over 20 years ago. He is still touring today on Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's still one of the best sellers in the business niche, and he wrote it once. However, it's continuing to pay him passive income because and yet it was an activity that he did once. So you'll hear the book is on the 10th edition or the 15th edition, same book, just being reprinted every time and making more and more money. Now, for you and me who don't have, the Rich Dad Poor Dad in our heads and able to put it onto paper, what option do we have to create a passive income? That's where the Dreams opportunity comes in, because Dream says, we've got this business card from Meishi. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to give you the opportunity to refer clients into to purchase this card, and you earn commission. However, you're not going to earn this commission once. Every month when that person subscribes and they pay their $15, you're going to earn commission from doing so. Now, because this is a network marketing compensation structure that they have chosen, network marketing says when a company partners with independent entrepreneurs who market that product, then we are able to earn commissions from the marketing that we do. But we are not doing it alone. It's not you referring 10 people and then you're earning just for that 10. Network marketing has an amazing concept called leverage. Now, leverage is how wealth is built. Leverage is where we are saying you don't only earn from your own efforts, but through the exponential efforts of your team, you are able to earn more. John Paul Getty says, I'd rather earn 1% of my own efforts than earn 1% of 100 people's efforts, then earn 100% of my own efforts. That's exactly what network marketing is. You come on board, you refer a few, they refer a few, and they refer a few. A perfect example of network marketing in action is discipleship. We all are aware of discipleship. Jesus had how many disciples? He had 12 disciples, and yet there's no corner of the earth that you can go to, whether you believe or not, that you will not at least find people who know about Jesus, or people who are saying we are believers, and we also go out and we tell other people with the intention to say, hey, this is a good side to consider. So that's the power of network marketing. And just like discipleship, when we share an opportunity, folks, like I'm doing tonight, we know that some will say yes, others will say no. That is okay. That is how life is designed. But our duty is to continue sharing. We don't stop, because the more you share, the more likely you are to get more people on board. It's a numbers game. It's the game of life. That is how it works. Men understand this, like I had somebody once in a presentation say, we as men, this was a gentleman who was saying this. He was saying, when I was younger, I understood the concept of it's the law of averages. He says, I will say hi to 10 girls. I know that not all 10 are gonna say yes, but I know somewhere where I say, hey, hi, how are you? Ask somebody out on a date, one of those girls is eventually going to say yes. And he says, and if one says no, I don't stop. I don't say, oh, well, now it's over, I can never find my life partner. I continue going. So that's the type of attitude we need to have when we are building our business. Understand that we are building something for the long term, and it doesn't matter how many people you come into contact to. The point is to keep on sowing the seed, talking to people. People will eventually start responding, and you'll get the right people on board. So how does it work? So you've purchased your product for $15. You now have your digital business card. You can get that built. You can build it on your own. But now we're going to focus on the money. Lebo, how do I make money? Yes, I've paid 270 Rand, but now I'm negative 270. How do I break even? And how do I make sure that when am I going to get to this $3,000 that you are talking about? Let me show you how you're going to do it. Remember, this is all about promoting. It's all about marketing a product or a company on behalf of that company and then getting paid to do so. So that phone that you have, that's why I have this little image here. I love it. That phone that you have, folks, if you knew how powerful that phone is, how many contacts do you have on your phone? How many people do you have on WhatsApp? How many people are looking at your WhatsApp status daily? When you post your Facebook status in the morning, how many people are commenting? You post your kid's birthday. Those who are on TikTok, how many people are seeing your TikToks? Maybe you are not posting, but how many people's TikToks are you seeing? Because that's also an interaction. You might not be posting and might not have a huge social media presence, but you are consuming somebody's content. So somebody is selling something to you or promoting something to you, directly or indirectly. So there are many ways for us to get out there and start talking to people. Because sometimes people say, who am I? I have to talk to people. Who am I going to talk to? Where am I going to get people? You're not going to get people. People are going to come to you because of the information that you're sharing. So use your social media wisely. Use your statuses. Put it out there. Folks, I'm starting a digital business. I'm tired of the 9 to 5 grind. If anybody is tired, let's put our heads together. Let's have a conversation. That's a call. Put it out there. And you will see over time, through consistency, you will start to get people coming back to you. What's the saying? My mom loves it. She says, "You shy, you die." So you cannot be shy to promote your business. You cannot be shy to talk about something that is going to make money for you. So now let's get to, how do I build a business that is going to make me $3,000 per month? So let's look at it. This is your first week. So week 1, remember, it's a 90-day challenge. So we've got like 12 weeks, but I've only put the first 10 weeks here. Week 1, you are new. You have purchased you've signed up, you've got your link, and you've paid your $15. Now it's time for you to refer. Start referring. Now you might put it on your WhatsApp status, you might make a few calls, you might put it out on Facebook, etc. But being an entrepreneur, chances are you know people with similar interests. So a few might reach out. And the point, I have this as part of my daily actions. I need to put out this much content, this, etc. But I have people who call me today that saw something that I posted maybe the first week of doing business. But because I've been consistent, they say, "Oh, Lebo, when you posted this a week ago, I actually was in the group and I did my research on my own, and now I'm ready to sign up." And you think, wow, this was all happening in the background. You were not aware, but because you're consistent, it's now starting to pay off. So week 1, you must refer. This must be your goal, your first goal. For us to get to $3,000, we need to break it up into actionable steps. Action number 1, sign up. Action number 2, make sure that within your first week, you register your 2 people. Why do we want to register 2 people in the first week? Because we want to make sure that you complete what is called a pair. What's this company? Dreams uses what is called a binary compensation plan. So I'll just draw it over here. So this is you. So they use a binary compensation, which is a compensation plan that has a left and a right. So all of us can only build 2 teams, a left team or a right team. You can refer as many people as you want, but these people are either going to fall on the left or they are going to fall on the right. Now with this, so the reason I've said 2 people is because when you refer 2 people, you have unlocked your earning potential by opening up your left and your right. So that's 2 people, and that is what we call a pair. Every 2 people you have, one on the left, one on the right, whether they were referred by you or by your team, as long as there's one on the left and one on the right within a week. So our week is Thursday to Wednesday. That is what we call a pair. So now let's say you've referred your 2 people. You have now completed a pair. You will earn a cycle. Now, a cycle or a pair, the value of this amount fluctuates. Now, I want you just to spend a few minutes explaining what that means. Every person who signs up for that week, $12 is taken and is put into what we call a binary pool. So if there are 100 people who sign up in this week from the entire organization, not just your team, but your team, your upline, anybody who's within the Dreams organization, that $12 is taken and put into the binary pool. This binary pool, at the end of the cycle week, which is a Wednesday evening, a binary run is done. So what happens is that the system will calculate how much is in the pool and how many people in the organization have completed pairs. So in this example, you have completed one pair because you have one person on your left, one person on your right, and that is a pair. The system will then work out to say the number of pairs, the binary pool divided by the number of pairs, that gives us the cycle value for that week. So this value fluctuates. Some days, some weeks it's higher, some weeks it's lower, but it has an average that it has been playing about, because now we're going into, I think, our fourth week of cycles, and we've seen that this cycle value has gone from around $6 to about $7, almost $8. It varies around there. Now, in this example, I've said $8. I am going to change it and just make it 7, just so that people don't have. But you said it was 8. It could be 8. It could be 7. It could be 6. It could be 10, based on the cycle value on that week. But for now, let's say the cycle value is 8. So you have now earned $8 because you have a pair. So you have a pair, that is your cycle. Week 2, you now must teach your people to do what you did. Network marketing, folks, the reason I love this business is because of duplication. Teach your people to do what you have done. You don't have to go out and refer 4 new people. You have 2 people, teach them to also do their 2, to refer 2 each, which is going to give you a total of 4 new people in that week. So 4 new people in that week means this one has referred 2, and this one has also, excuse my writing, it's horrible, that one has also referred 2. So you have a total of 4 people now on your second level. And these 4 people, if we look at the pairs, that's one pair over here. Oh, it's horrible. One pair over there and another pair over there. So that means in week 2, you have completed 2 pairs, which is approximately $16 according to this example that I've done. So by week 2, you earned $8 week 1, $16 on week 2. So you've now earned a total of $24. You've broken even and you're actually in profit. Week 3, what happens? Week 3, your 4 people need to teach their people to do the same, to refer 8. But at this point, let me just say, you don't stop at 2, folks. You don't have 2 people on board and then you say, okay, now I'm done. Try and refer as many people as you possibly can, because the more people you have, the faster all of this will happen. And also the law of averages again. If you refer 2, trust me, 1 will work, 1 won't work. That's just how life is. If you plant seeds, they're not going to bear fruit at the same rate. So you have to make sure that you continue to refer more people all the as much as you can. Maybe have a target of, I want to refer 6 people. I want to refer 2 people every week for the first 6 weeks of being in the business. That's being serious. Just two clients a week. That's a low target for somebody who calls themselves an entrepreneur who wants to change their life. But because it's a side hustle, we understand 2 a week, or maybe 1 a week after you've done your initial 2 every week. That is enough to get you going and to really put fuel to the fire. So let's hurry now. Week 3, you've made 4 cycles. In our example, that gives you $36 that you will earn. This money is earned and it will be available in your wallet. It can be withdrawn directly to your bank account, regardless of which country you are in. But note, in order for you to withdraw, your minimum withdrawal requirement is $50. So once you have $50, you are now able to withdraw those funds to your bank account. Then let's look at week 4. Week 4, your 8 refers 16, and the number of pairs, you now have 8 pairs. That week, your income jumps to $64 that you have earned for this week alone. So now you have completed 4 weeks. So your first month in the business has been done. In your first month, you earned how much? You earned just over $100, maybe $112 or so in your first month. So that is great. You are on par. You are on your way to getting to the final, to the $3,000 goal. But now this is interesting. Let's have a look at what happens in week 5. In week 5, you will have 32 new people in your business. And now what happens is that you will have 16 pairs, 16 new pairs in week 5. But this pair that you earned in week 1, they are now due for their renewal. They will pay their $15 again. Remember, we're building passive income, not active income. So every time they pay their subscription for the new month, you are able to earn that income again. So 16 plus 1, that's a total of 17 cycles. So that means you've earned a total of 136. Week 6, you have got 64 new cycles, but let's see what happens. 32 new cycles plus 2 of the previous cycles from month 1 that happened in week 2. So this month now, this week now, rather, you have a total of $262. Look, in 6 weeks, your business has jumped from making you $8, where you've now made $262 in a week. Week 7, same thing happens. We duplicate 128 new referrals that week, which is 64 new cycles. And these 4 cycles from week number 3 carry over, and you now have 4 of the old cycles, meaning a total of 68 cycles, giving you $548. Then week 8, which is the end of month 2, 256 new people. But in week 4, you had 8 cycles in that week. So you got 128 old new cycles plus 8 old cycles. Now this week, you've made a total of $1,000, which is just over 18,000 Rand. See how it grows so quickly, exponentially. Which business can take you from earning $8 week 1 to earning over $1,000 in week week 3? So, oh boy, okay, I've just messed that up. My apologies. All right, there we go. So so that's how that goes. So let me clear all of these drawings, and then let us take this a little bit higher. So now let's look at week 9. Week 9, here you are. You have 512 new people. Then that is 256 new cycles plus 17 old cycles. Remember, we had these 17. So now we are compounding week 1 and week 5. And now that's giving us a total of $2,184 in 1 week. So month 1, you made about $110. Month 2, you've made over just under $3,000 in month 2. Month 3, the first week, you've already made over $2,000 week 1. Week 2, look at what happens. You make over $4,000 in week 2. So that is how we are going to build this 90-day plan. And with that, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to invite leader Carespar and leader Frans. I'm going to ask them to unmute, and they can just share, because they are doing amazing things. Their team is growing. You see, at this rate in their team, they had, we are still talking about 12 weeks. They had people in their team in week 1. There was somebody who did what we are seeing for level 7, for week 7. They did that in their first week. Last week, somebody did this, or week 6, somewhere between week 6 and week 7. They'll confirm that for us. So, leader Carespar, leader Frans, I've asked you to unmute. If you don't mind, please just give us just take us through what your experience has been, what you see for the future, and just encourage those who are thinking about, should I do this? Can I do this? And let them know what's in store for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Carespar. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Sister Lebu. Can Mr. Frans take the lead, please? Mr. Board, are you available there?
Hi, Carespar. Hi,
Yes,
Carespar.
yes,
Hi,
yes,
Lebu.
yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Frans.
Yes.
How are you? Good to finally chat.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Lebu, well, thank you for this initiative that you have launched, and that you also pulled in Carespar into this talk. And it's very motivating. And the product that we have, that Bruce has brought to, has given us, or afforded us the opportunity to sell, I mean, it's an amazing product. The compensation plan that came to light is even on the same par, and helping us to basically elevate the product that we have with a very good income that is possible. For me, what is very important is that you never know who's the next diamond that you're going to talk to. I remember driving to Nelspruit and trying to get Carespar to see me. And I don't know if it was reluctantly, but he then managed to squeeze in some time, and we spent about 2 hours together. And the rest is history. I mean, it just exploded from there. He brought in then Tebogo, And then Cindy, the lady that earned so much, is in that line, and Happy Girl is there, and everybody is just exploding. The most important thing for me in this whole process is to do like what Carespar and the team has done, is to duplicate. And if we take it back to the conversation that Bruce had with Cindy, with 2 or 3 days to go before last Wednesday's payday, is that she was strong on the one side but weak on the other side. And within 2-3 days, she ramped it up, and she was able to get paid over 6,000 Rand, if memory serves me right. And how amazing is that? And the power of that is duplication. I want to end my part of this conversation by saying that if your people duplicate under you, they will earn, and you will earn even more. And that is how the success will go. And by following examples like you, Lebo, and getting the enthusiasm that you bring to the table, and Carespar and Tebogo and team and Cindy and them, is just amazing. And I'm very happy to be part of this. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader Frans, and your team is doing amazing. Carespar, I don't know if there's something that you want to say, but I know he's a man of more action than words. So he speaks with his action, and the action in his team has been crazy. Like you said, one of your leaders earned 6,000 rands, over 6,000 in her first week.
Yes, yes. You know, Sister Levo, I really appreciate the presence of both. And if it wasn't for both, I wouldn't be here today. I'd like to thank all of you guys, and then the motivations behind, and Bruce for being friendly all the time. And I'd like to thank everyone. So I just want to emphasize more on what you've just mentioned, and Sister Lebo, about the power of duplication, and the power of ensuring that people are getting paid by telling the truth. Because, you know, we tell them every day, but the result speaks volume. The result speaks volume. So in this chain of 90 days, you know, my sneakers are tight. I'm running like a headless chicken. So my people also want to motivate them that it's just only the beginning. We're not yet started. It's just the beginning. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Leader Carespar. And you've said something so important. The fact that, you know, when you tell people about this opportunity, folks, it's for them. He's thanking his upline now. So don't be shy to tell people. Like Leader Frans said, you don't know who that next go-getter in your team is going to be. Don't size people. Don't choose for people. Share with everyone. Get them involved, and then be a servant leader. I see it there in the chat. They're saying Leader Frans is so helpful. He's a servant leader. Help your team, grow with them, support them, attend to them, help them. Just make sure you are available, because when your team is successful, you are going to be successful. So we're going to end it with that. So what are the dates for the 90-day run? Leader, your days start today. You see, when you start today, your 90 days is going to end 90 days from today. So I will still be here for the next 10 weeks or so, twice a week, every week. And yeah, we will see each other again on Wednesday. Same link, same everything. Yeah, I took a bit long today, but that's it. And we'll be back again on Wednesday. And I'm going to ask Leader Frans to join me again then. Thanks, folks. God bless and good night. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, Leader. Good night.